Welcome to our channel, where we explore the mysteries and magic of tarot readings. In this video, we'll be looking at 10 powerful combinations of the Emperor card in tarot reading. The Emperor is the fourth major arcana card in the tarot deck, and it represents authority, structure, and leadership. The Empress is associated with the fire, and with Aries, which represents qualities, ambition, and assertiveness. So, let's dive into these 10 amazing combinations and see what they can reveal about your life, love, and business. The Emperor and Justice. The combination of the Emperor and Justice cards can represent a sense of order, structure, and discipline in one's life. The Emperor represents authority, power, and control, while the Justice card symbolizes balance, fairness, and impartiality. Together, they can suggest the importance of maintaining order and balance in both one's personal and professional life. In a life reading, this combination may suggest that the person needs to take charge and establish a strong sense of authority in their life. It may also indicate a need for fairness and justice in one's personal and professional relationships. The final advice here is to use the wisdom and discipline of the Emperor to make fair and just decisions. In a love reading, this combination may suggest that balance and fairness are crucial in maintaining a healthy relationship. The Emperor may represent a need for structure and order, while Justice may suggest the importance of communication and understanding. The final advice here is to maintain a balance between authority and understanding in your relationship. In a business reading, this combination may suggest that the person needs to establish a strong sense of authority in their workplace. The Emperor represents leadership, while Justice represents fairness and impartiality. The final advice here is to use your leadership skills to make fair and just decisions in the workplace, which will help you achieve success and balance in your business endeavors. The Emperor and the Hanged Man. In terms of life in general, the Emperor and the Hanged Man suggest that the individual may be going through a period of waiting or undergoing a significant change. The Emperor's energy is one of stability, structure, and order, while the Hanged Man is all about letting go, surrendering, and finding a new perspective. Together, they indicate a time of reevaluation, where the person needs to take a step back and reassess their situation before taking action. The final advice for someone who draws these cards in a life reading would be to trust the process, embrace the unknown, and find a balance between control and letting go. When it comes to love, the Emperor and the Hanged Man combination can indicate that the person is in a relationship where they may be feeling stuck or stagnant. The Emperor's need for control may be limiting the relationship's growth, and the Hanged Man's energy of surrender and sacrifice is calling for a shift in perspective. The advice for someone who draws these cards in a love reading would be to let go of the need for control, trust the universe's timing, and allow the relationship to evolve naturally. In a business reading, the Emperor and the Hanged Man suggest a time of waiting, reevaluating, and potentially making sacrifices to achieve long-term success. The Emperor's energy may be providing structure and organization, but the Hanged Man's energy calls for flexibility and the willingness to let go of the old ways of doing things. The final advice for someone who draws these cards in a business reading would be to stay patient, remain adaptable, and trust that sacrifices made now will pay off in the future. The Emperor and the Death. The Emperor and Death together can represent a major transformation in one's life. It suggests that old ways of thinking or doing things must come to an end in order to make room for new growth and progress. The Emperor can indicate a need for structure and stability, while Death can indicate the end of a chapter or a major life event. Together, they encourage you to take control of your life and make necessary changes to achieve your goals. Remember that with death comes rebirth and renewal, and trust that these changes will ultimately lead you to a better place. The final advice is to embrace change, be adaptable, and take charge of your life with confidence. The combination of the Emperor and Death in a love reading may indicate the end of a relationship or the need for a major shift in the relationship dynamic. The Emperor can indicate a need for control or dominance in the relationship, while Death can indicate a major change or ending. This could mean the end of a toxic relationship, the beginning of a new relationship, or the need for major changes in a current relationship. Either way, it is important to approach any changes or endings with respect and compassion for yourself and your partner. The final advice is to communicate honestly and openly with your partner and trust that any changes will ultimately lead to growth and positive transformation. The Emperor and Death together can suggest a need for change and transformation in a business context. The Emperor represents structure, control, and authority, while Death represents major change and transformation. This could indicate the need for a new leadership structure or the need to let go of old ways of doing business in order to adapt to a changing market. It is important to approach any changes with a clear plan and a willingness to take calculated risks. The final advice is to trust your leadership abilities and be open to new ways of thinking in order to achieve success. The Emperor and the Temperance. When the Emperor and Temperance cards are drawn together in a tarot reading, it can suggest a message of balance, discipline, and harmony in life. This combination indicates that the K-rent may need to have more structure and control in their life, while also allowing room for flexibility and adaptability. The Emperor represents authority, power, and control, while Temperance symbolizes moderation, patience, and balance. Together, they suggest that finding a balance between assertiveness and flexibility can lead to a successful and harmonious life. The cards may also indicate the need for moderation in all areas of life, including work, relationships, and personal pursuits. The final advice is to maintain self-discipline and be open to compromise, especially when dealing with others. In a love reading, the combination of the Emperor and Temperance suggests that the K-rent may need to find a balance between their own desires and those of their partner. The Emperor represents the traditional male archetype, while Temperance symbolizes the feminine energy of nurturing and compromise. Together, they suggest the need for balance and cooperation in the relationship. This combination can also indicate the need for structure and control in the relationship, while still allowing room for spontaneity and flexibility. The final advice is to communicate openly and honestly with your partner, while also being willing to compromise and find a middle ground. In a business reading, the Emperor and Temperance suggest the importance of finding a balance between leadership and teamwork. The Emperor represents the need for structure and control in the workplace, while Temperance symbolizes the importance of teamwork and collaboration. Together, they suggest that a successful business requires a strong leader who can also work collaboratively with others. This combination can also indicate the need for moderation and balance in the workplace, including a balanced approach to risk-taking and decision-making. The final advice is to focus on finding a balance between leadership and collaboration, while also being willing to adapt to changing circumstances. The Emperor and the Devil. In a life general reading, this combination suggests that you may be feeling trapped or powerless in a situation where someone or something is exerting control over you. You may be tempted to take shortcuts or make unethical decisions to regain control, but the advice is to stay true to your values and principles, and not let your desires or fears cloud your judgment. Keep in mind that true power comes from within, and by taking responsibility for your choices and actions, you can overcome any obstacles. In a love reading, the Emperor and the Devil combination can indicate a toxic or controlling relationship where one partner is dominating the other. This can lead to codependency, jealousy, or manipulation, which can ultimately lead to a destructive outcome. The advice is to be aware of any power imbalances in your relationship and to communicate openly and honestly with your partner. If you are single, this combination may suggest that you are attracted to someone who is not good for you or who may bring out your worst qualities. In a business reading, the Emperor and the Devil combination can indicate a situation where you are facing competition or obstacles that are beyond your control. You may be tempted to use unethical tactics or cut corners to get ahead, but the advice is to stay focused on your goals and to trust in your own abilities and skills. Keep in mind that success is not only about material gain, but also about integrity and ethics. Avoid making deals or partnerships that may compromise your values or reputation, and stay true to your principles even in the face of challenges. The Emperor and the Tower. The combination of the Emperor and the Tower cards in a tarot reading can be quite challenging. The Emperor signifies authority, stability, and structure, while the Tower represents sudden upheaval, chaos, and destruction. Together, they suggest that your life may be going through some significant changes that could result in a complete upheaval of your current state of affairs. This combination often indicates that you may be facing a major crisis that could shake the very foundation of your life. It may be a challenging time, but it's also an opportunity to rebuild and create a better foundation for your future. The advice is to stay calm, maintain control over your emotions, and be willing to adapt to the changes that are happening in your life. When it comes to love, the Emperor and the Tower combination suggests that there may be some power struggles or conflicts happening in your relationship. This could be a result of one or both partners trying to dominate the other. It could also indicate that your relationship is undergoing some major changes, and the two of you may be struggling to find a new balance. The advice here is to be patient and communicate openly with your partner. If you can work through these challenges together, it could lead to a stronger and more stable relationship. In a business context, the Emperor and the Tower combination may suggest that you are facing some unexpected setbacks or challenges that could threaten your stability or position of authority. It could indicate a sudden change in the industry or market that could turn your business on its head. The advice here is to stay focused and be prepared to adapt to these changes. You may need to take bold action to maintain your position and keep your business afloat. It's also a time to review your business structure and make any necessary changes to create a more stable foundation for the future. The Emperor and the Star. In terms of life in general, this combination suggests that you are in a position of power and influence, with the potential to make a significant impact on your environment. You have a clear vision for your future and are committed to seeing it through. The Star indicates that you are on the right path and encourages you to stay focused on your goals while remaining open to new opportunities. When it comes to love, the Emperor and the Star can suggest that you are in a stable and committed relationship with someone who values your leadership and guidance. Your partner sees you as a strong and capable partner, and you feel secure in your relationship. The Star indicates that there is a deep spiritual connection between you and your partner, and that you are both aligned in your values and goals. This is a good time to focus on building a future together based on mutual respect and understanding. In terms of business, this combination can suggest that you have a clear plan for success and are taking a structured approach to achieving your goals. You are confident in your abilities and are not afraid to take calculated risks to achieve your vision. The Star indicates that you have a strong intuition and the ability to navigate challenges with ease. This is a good time to focus on building strong partnerships and staying true to your values and goals, even in the face of adversity. The Emperor and the Moon. The combination of the Emperor and the Moon can be a confusing one. The Emperor represents structure, order, and control, while the Moon represents the subconscious, emotions, and uncertainty. Together, they suggest a need to balance control and intuition, to use both logic and intuition to make decisions. This combination can also indicate a time of transformation and change, where it's important to face fears and uncertainties in order to move forward. Ultimately, this combination suggests the need to find balance in life, to trust your instincts while also using your logic to make important decisions. My advice would be to take time to reflect on your goals, to trust your intuition, but also to use your knowledge and experience to make informed decisions. In terms of love, the Emperor and the Moon suggest a relationship that is both stable and emotional. The Emperor represents the desire for stability and control, while the Moon represents the emotional depths of love. This combination suggests that the relationship may be going through a phase of uncertainty, where emotions are intense and sometimes overwhelming. However, it also suggests that with time and patience, the relationship can become more balanced and stable. My advice would be to communicate openly and honestly with your partner, to trust your intuition, but also to be willing to compromise and work together to find a sense of balance in the relationship. In a business context, the Emperor and the Moon suggest the need to balance structure and creativity. The Emperor represents the desire for structure and order, while the Moon represents creativity and imagination. This combination suggests that a successful business requires both structure to ensure stability and creativity to drive innovation. However, it also suggests that finding this balance can be challenging, and that it's important to be adaptable and flexible. My advice would be to take calculated risks, to trust your intuition and creativity, but also to be willing to adjust and refine your plans as needed in order to achieve success. The Emperor and the Sun. The combination of the Emperor and the Sun in a tarot reading represents success, power, and leadership. This combination suggests that you are in a position of authority and have the confidence and determination to succeed in your goals. It indicates that you are disciplined and have the ability to make clear and decisive decisions that lead to success. You have a strong sense of self and know what you want in life, and you have the ability to make it happen. The final advice for you is to continue to focus on your goals and use your leadership skills to achieve them. In a love tarot reading, the Emperor and the Sun suggest a strong and stable relationship. This combination indicates that you and your partner have a deep respect for each other and work well together as a team. You both have the strength and confidence to navigate any challenges that may come your way. This combination may also suggest that your relationship is at a point of growth and you may be taking on more responsibilities together. The final advice for you is to continue to communicate openly and honestly with your partner and to embrace the positive energy that surrounds your relationship. In a business tarot reading, the combination of the Emperor and the Sun suggests that you are in a strong position to achieve success. You have the ability to lead and inspire others, and your positive attitude and determination will lead to great outcomes. This combination indicates that you may be taking on more responsibility or perhaps starting your own business venture. It suggests that you have the skills and abilities to succeed and that your hard work will pay off. The final advice for you is to continue to focus on your goals and to take action to make your dreams a reality. The Emperor and the Judgment. The combination of the Emperor and Judgment in a tarot reading suggests a time for taking charge and making important decisions that will impact your life in a significant way. You have gained the knowledge and experience to make informed choices and to take responsibility for your actions. You may be facing a period of change, growth, and transformation, and you must be willing to embrace it. This combination suggests that you have the confidence and strength to lead yourself and others towards success. It is time to take action and be decisive. For a love reading, the Emperor and Judgment suggest a powerful connection between two individuals who share a deep understanding and mutual respect for one another. This combination suggests a partnership built on trust and communication. It may also indicate a relationship that has undergone some significant changes or transitions that have helped both parties grow and evolve. If you are single, this combination may suggest that you are ready to take control of your love life and make decisive choices that will bring you closer to finding your ideal partner. For a business reading, the Emperor and Judgment combination suggests a time for making important decisions that will have a significant impact on your career. You have the knowledge and experience to make informed choices and take charge of your career path. This combination also suggests a time of growth and transformation in your professional life, and you must be willing to embrace change and adapt to new opportunities. This combination suggests that you have the confidence and strength to lead yourself and others towards success. It is time to take action and be decisive in your business dealings. The Emperor and the World. In terms of general life meaning, this combination suggests that you have worked hard to create a solid foundation for yourself and have gained a sense of accomplishment and mastery. You may feel a great sense of pride and satisfaction in what you have achieved, and you are likely to feel more confident in yourself and your abilities. This is a time for celebration and reflection, where you can look back at all you have accomplished and use it as motivation to continue pushing forward. For love, the Emperor and the World can indicate a sense of stability and security in your relationship. If you are single, this combination suggests that you are in a place of power and control over your love life, and you are ready to find a partner who complements you. If you are in a relationship, this combination can suggest that you and your partner have built a strong foundation of trust, respect, and understanding, and you are ready to take the next steps towards a deeper commitment. For business, this combination indicates a time of great success and achievement in your career. The Emperor symbolizes leadership and control, while the World represents completion and achievement. This suggests that you have reached a position of power and authority in your field and have accomplished your goals. You are likely to feel confident and accomplished in your work, and this is a time to celebrate your achievements while also looking towards new opportunities and challenges. Remember, tarot is a powerful tool that can help you gain insights and guidance for your life's journey. It can illuminate hidden truths, reveal new perspectives, and empower you to make positive changes. However, it's important to approach tarot with respect, empathy, and an open mind. Tarot is not a magic solution or a quick fix, but rather a pathway to self-awareness and growth. So, take your time, trust your intuition, and be gentle with yourself as you explore the mysteries of the tarot. Thank you for watching, and may the magic of the tarot guide you on your path.